Escorting the Duke upstairs will be Cameron McCracken, the managing director of Pathé UK and executive producer on the film. While escorting the Duchess will be Sophie Glover, Pathé's head of publicity, who's worked at the company since July 2011. First, they're meeting Rupert Gavin, the chief executive, Odeon and UCI Cinemas Group, the leading cinema chain in Europe. Next, they meet Kathy Scott, executive director of the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund UK. She's been a part of that office since 1996 and helped establish its UK branch. In 2007, Kathy was named as a Kids Task Force champion in recognition of her work with children and young people in the United Kingdom. The Duke next meets Iqbal Mir, a trustee of the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund. Iqbal was born in South Africa and was brought up there until he left school. He acted as a lawyer for Nelson Mandela while the latter was still in prison, and continued to do so after his release for 19 years until he retired. He remains a close friend of Mr. Mandela and is a current trustee of the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund UK. Next, the Duke meets Lee Bai, head of theatrical and technical at Pathé UK. He has been with the company for 12 years, having started in 2001, most recently helping to launch Philomena to great success in cinemas throughout the UK and Ireland. The Duke is now meeting Lisa Towie, the head of marketing at Pathé UK. She's worked in the film industry for over 10 years. Before Pathé, she worked at Universal Pictures on an eclectic mix of films including Mamma Mia and Pride and Prejudice. The Duke now meets Pitasawe Mtetwa, an executive producer of the film. Pitasawe was appointed Chief Executive Officer of the National Empowerment Fund in July 2005, bringing a diverse knowledge of banking, capital markets and international investment to South Africa. Pitasawe's recent accolades include 2011 Corporate Businesswoman of the Year, 2011's African Businesswoman of the Year, and appointment as a Chevalier de la Légion d'Honneur by Mr. Nicolas Sarkozy. The Duke now meets Sudhir Praji, a chartered accountant who is the director of Video Vision Entertainment Limited. During his tenure at the company, he's been an executive producer on more than 80 films, including Cry, The Beloved Country, Sarafina, Red Dust, the Oscar-nominated Yesterday, and of course, Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom. The Duke now meets Harvey Weinstein, an executive producer of the film. Harvey founded Miramax Films in 1979 with his brother Bob, naming the company after their parents Miriam and Max. During their tenure at Miramax, the brothers have received 321 Oscar nominations and won 78 Academy Awards. The Duke is now meeting Sanjeev Singh, another executive producer on the film, with over 30 years of experience in film acquisition and distribution in South Africa. Sanjeev has acquired films across genres for distribution in South Africa, ranging from small independent documentaries, foreign language and art house films to multi-million-dollar blockbusters. The Duke now meets Zenani Mandela and Zinzi Mandela, two of Nelson Mandela's daughters. Zenani studied science at Boston University, and she was appointed ambassador to Argentina in July 2012, becoming the first of Mandela's 3 remaining children to enter public life. In 1985, Zinzi made headlines when she read aloud her father's response to the government's conditional release offer. The speech, known as "My Father Says," in which he emphatically refused the offer, inspired a renewed mass action campaign. Standing behind the sisters are Gayana Singh and Kyan Singh, the children of the film's producer, Anand Singh.